And his new manager Malcolm Allison tonight accused the media of trying to get him the sack.
Well, let's go straight to Blundell Park, the home of Grimsby Town Football Club, for their match against Millwall. Grimsby have never been out of the promotion race, and Millwall, presently on the fringe, obviously saw the value of a good performance today. Your commentator, John Watson.
There's always been a special flavour about football in Grimsby. The club is 102 years old. They've played in all divisions of the Football League, and the supporters at Blundell Park include many trawlermen who bring back fish from the North Sea, and they expect their football team to be just as dedicated. And these days there's no doubt about that, as Grimsby chase promotion for the second season running. It's a tightly knit squad with an enterprising manager in George Kerr, who this week confirmed his faith in these players by resisting any last-minute transfers and naming an unchanged side. The number 9, Kevin Drinkle, has been attracting attention from the top clubs, and number 11, Bob Cumming, is the top scorer with 16 goals. And the captain, Joe Waters, made his debut for Grimsby against Millwall in 1976 and hasn't missed a match for 3.5 years. While a man making his debut today is Chris Guthrie, Millwall's £100,000 signing from Fulham on Thursday. He's been brought to add experience to Millwall's young team. Today they're without John Sitton, who is suspended, and Mel Blythe, who's injured, so Barry Kitchener returns in the defence, his 493rd league appearance for Millwall. And in attack, the partner for Guthrie is Millwall's top scorer, John Lyons, with 17 this season. Nigel Batch gets a bottle of champagne. It's the Grimsby goalkeeper's 100th league appearance for the club this afternoon. And the referee for this third division promotion match is John Lovett from Crewe. Second in the table, Grimsby get the match started wearing the striped shirts, playing from right to left, and Millwall, who've lost their last 7 away games, are in blue shirts and white shorts. And their goalkeeper, John Jackson, who's 37 years old, recently made his 600th league appearance. That's Kinsella for Millwall, number 11, looking for Guthrie, but Wigginton is in front of him. Guthrie's presence seemed to affect the kick there of Nigel Batch. Leading by Coleman, no doubt about that, on Cumming. Up goes Drinkle, his Cumming, away by Towner. Here comes Wigginton for Grimsby. Back by Coleman, then by Moore, who brought it down nicely. Found Crombie. Drinkle. That was Mitchell, wide to Brolly. Grimsby have got people in the penalty area here. Still Brolly. Through the legs. Good play. Beautifully done and turned across by Kilmore, and in, and Drinkle goes in and didn't get the bar on the header. Referee may have seen a foot going anyway and give a free kick to Millwall. Kilmore and Drinkle were both in there, but it was some very good play out on the right by Mike Brolly, who really teased them through the legs of Kinsella. Then he took on the sweeper, pulled the ball back, and as it was played in, it was Drinkle who got the touch. Millwall manager George Petrie, second from the left as we look, with his arms folded. Terry Long, the coach, next to him. There's Tony Towner. Chatterton. And Crombie for Grimsby. Seasman. Under pressure from Joe Waters. Then it was Coleman. And Batch coming for this. And finds Crombie. Kilmore. Brolly. Still Mike Brolly. Wide to Cumming. And again, he's been forced very tight by the attention of the fullback, Phil Coleman. Kilmore, hefty challenge, referee waves play on, so it's Towner for Millwall to Seasman. And he saw the possibilities of tag breaking on the right, and he in turn has found Towner again. Good move by Millwall this, Guthrie on the far side, but Brolly back in defence. And now it's Drinkle for Grimsby. Looking for Kilmore, Waters has made a great run in the centre. Still Kilmore. Oh, and Waters is there, and he couldn't make it, and here comes Mitchell, and he couldn't either, and it's still free on the far side, and Kilmore puts it in for Grimsby. And really, a goal scored by Kilmore, but Waters could so easily have had it first. He made a great run on the inside, he couldn't connect properly, the ball ran loose, Mitchell had a shot, blocked, in came Kilmore, and the man with the initials KK, and where else could he come from but Scunthorpe with initials like that? Grimsby's record signing puts them in front after 21 minutes. And listen now to the crowd. George Kerr, the Grimsby manager there, with his hands between his knees, will be pleased about that goal because he threatened to drop Kilmore today and replace him with young Tony Ford, but Kilmore kept his place for his last chance and he scored the goal. Chatterton, Mitchell. These throw-ins are well worked by Grimsby. They've obviously put some time into this. Mitchell normally takes them away down the left, and here he is. Good cross too. What a good try. And really, Drinkle came in there and got a powerful header on the ball and just saw it go away from the goal. Very good move work from the throw-in by Grimsby. Coming through it to Mitchell. Mitchell made ground, crossed, and in came Drinkle, and very, very close indeed. And Millwall able to bring the ball away with Kinsella. Chatterton, Seasman, Lyons, Guthrie could be away on the left, the ball was played too far ahead of him ideally, and that's Wigginton. Brolly, Waters, Brolly again, Mitchell. Good challenge by Chatterton, who made ground very well. Brolly's made the run. So too is Waters down there. Kilmore pulling away and pulling his cross in too. Coming, it's gone behind one, but there's another one in there. It was Waters, Brolly's shot. Hits his own player, Drinkle. Brolly again. Oh, it's blood and thunder stuff here, and a great ball by Roberts to Towner. Lyons. Crombie gets it away. Waters for Grimsby. Two to his right. One of them is Brolly. The other one is Kilmore on the ball now. Waters wants it played in. Still Kilmore. Good effort, and Jackson saves for a corner. And Kilmore having quite a first half. Came inside and drove it low. The type to really test the goalkeeper. And Jackson turned it round. Mitchell span off Guthrie, and there's all sorts of ricochets going on inside that penalty area. Millwall backs to the wall. Here's David Moore. Kevin Moore's in there. Good punch, Jackson. Fine piece of goalkeeping in a crowded penalty area. And Millwall come out with the ball. Chatterton. Towner. Oh, a nice turn to go past Crombie by Tony Towner. Couldn't get past Wigginton, and Grimsby worked so hard to cover each other. And here's Drinkle. Mitchell to Cumming. Well played, Drinkle. Left it a bit too long, and the drag back to Paul Chatterton. Well, they like their football fast and furious at Grimsby, and that's the sort of first half the fans have been used to this season. Plenty of action, and Kevin Kilmore, taken on one side after training yesterday by his manager and asked to really produce it now at the telling time of the season, scores an important goal. Millwall survived after that and go in at half-time just the 1 goal down. Well, this is Match of the Day's first ever visit to Blundell Park, Cleethorpes, the home of Grimsby Town, but I can assure you that our link man Jimmy Hill has been here before, because thanks to Mr. Randall, a lifelong Grimsby supporter who's brought his scrapbook to the match to show us today, we find Jimmy playing here for Fulham in the 1957-58 season against Grimsby. But I'm sorry to tell you, Jimmy, that the end of the story isn't a happy one for you, because Fulham were beaten by 3 goals to 1. Millwall, starting the second half, haven't actually won a league match here at Grimsby since their very first visit back in 1921. Today they trail 1-0, and Millwall are now playing from right to left. They were relegated last season from the second division, while Grimsby were promoted from the fourth. Moore, Kevin Moore that was, coming. Good pace. What a good run. And a corner to Grimsby in the first minute of the second half. Wigginton came in, and if you look at that corner again, you'll see just how many dummy runs, as the coaches call them, these Grimsby players make. There are 3 or 4 men waiting there on the edge of this penalty area, and they all go different ways. And finally the big man Wigginton comes in and makes contact with his head. Lyons and Guthrie waiting in the centre. Coleman. Towner again. Oh, well played. Coleman goes for the return and over comes Crombie. Very elegant player and well balanced. Drinkle picking up the mistake by Kitchener, but making one himself. Only finding Guthrie. Here's Lyons. Guthrie number 9. Seasman. Brolly for Grimsby. Good tackle. The referee's given a free kick against Seasman, which is quickly taken, and here's David Moore. Oh, Drinkle's in here! Well, what a piece of finishing! 2-0 to Grimsby. David Moore played the ball in, over the head of the defender, and Drinkle just turned and hit it, and it dipped under the bar. And earlier this week, a First Division club asked George Kerr if he would sell Drinkle, and the answer then was no, and he scores the second goal today. In fact, that was Drinkle's 10th of the season, Kilmore having earlier scored his 13th. 2-0 to the home side. Here's Towner. Away by Wigginton to Seasman. Coming. Towner. He's been Millwall's most promising forward, but the interception was by Wigginton. Coming. Coleman for Millwall. Towner. So the score 2-0, which is what it was at the Den earlier in the season, only on that occasion it was to Millwall, not to Grimsby. Lyons with the throw. In goes Guthrie with Kinsella. Still loose, Lyons. Good shot by Lyons on the turn, but not the carry would have liked. On by Kilmore. Oh, and Cumming is through. Oh, he just didn't have the composure then to add to the 16 goals he scored this season. Would you believe the top scorer really in the clear, and he lashed at it, and it went high and wide. That's Kinsella. That's Crombie. Very assured at the back for Grimsby, the number 6. Here's Brolly. Waters, David Moore. Drinkle wants it played in high and first time, and that wasn't the right ball. Seasman. Town has made his run already, and Seasman played a fine ball there. Really stretched the fullback, who did very well actually to contain it. And this is all action this match now. Mitchell. Cumming. Oh, Cumming went all the way, and here's a chance surely for Kilmore, and he didn't take it. He took it wide, he took it on, and he gave John Jackson, from Cumming's brilliant run, he gave John Jackson just a big enough sight of the ball. Tremendous run by Bob Cumming. He really accelerated past the fullback, took it down to the dead ball line, and he could almost take his pick who to pull it back to.